Hey YouTube. Well, I've been gone a few days. I've been what I consider. Um, I've been in computer hell. Excuse me. Maybe I should explain why I'm always having all these problems with my throat. Well, you guys know I've been HIV forever, but and these pills they saved my life, so I'm very grateful for them. But there's two kickbacks. One is that they destroy your organs over time, and the other thing is they make you so dry. I mean, I've taken all these damn pills. I don't even know which one causes all this problem with my throat and being dried out. But I seem to be always thirsty. And it could just be I take Benadryl to go to sleep. So for the moment, I'm not investigating. But that's why my wife's all that. Wait a minute. So I'm coming here and share what I've been going through for the last few days. I've been in computer hell. I'm one of those kind of people that if there's anything goes wrong with a computer, it confuses me, and the situation ends up a whole lot worse after I start fucking with it. Let's put it like that. So a couple years ago, I decided, okay, this is ridiculous. Because every time, even the smallest thing that goes wrong with a brand new computer, it just baffles me. Because when I figure something out, I can't remember how I got to that place. So a couple years ago, I said, okay, I'm going to sign up for this service. It was called Solidtech. The name's not important, really. There are several of them. Solidtech, you pay them $9.99 a month. I don't know what I paid initially. I think $39 or something like that. Then I paid $9 a month. But whenever you have a tech problem, I've got a few computers around here. I got all the standard stuff. You call them and they'll fix it for you. But you got to just pay that price, and they take it out of your bank and all that. So I found one that wasn't a ripoff. So I said, okay, for a couple of years I did that. Well, and maybe I've only used them once every 3-4 months. Something go wrong with the computer. I just call them and not be stressed out about the damn computer. Because I'm the type that I'm one of those ones that will be laying in the bed at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to push one more button to get it fixed. If I push that, and of course it's a disaster, right? So this company worked out pretty good. I mean, I'm sure, maybe I didn't get all my money's worth, but for me, if I can solve my computer problems for $10 a month, even in the months I didn't use it, it's worth it. Took the stress out of it. So anyway, I said all that to say, a couple of days ago, I discovered that my YouTube channel was moving a little slow. Not a whole lot slow, just a little bit slow. But I had this agency, so I just called them. I said, okay, can you speed up my computer? Do a tune-up. And they go through all the files, and they update everything and all that kind of stuff. Well, the man told me, oh, well, sir, your subscription has expired, and then you got to sign up all over again. I said, okay, so bottom line, what's that going to cost me? He said, well, we no longer offer that, sir. In fact, the name of the company is not even the same. Anyway, they've changed the name, and now they're charging you. You got to give them $250 down cash to pay for a whole year, right? No more monthly payments, nothing like that. I said, well, that ain't going to work. First of all, I ain't got no $250 because my computer's moving a little slow. And then, secondly, I kind of felt betrayed and insulted. I mean, I've been paying you faithfully for 2 years, and now you all of a sudden you're going to tell me that now you're not only in my subscription expired, well, I can't get a renewal. Now I got to give you $250. So, okay, screw that company. Let it go. Of course. Now this little problem is starting to really irritate me. So I said, you know what? I know how to do a system restore on my computer. That's when you go back in. This is practically a computer only like 2 years old. Not this one. This one here I got for $1 and it's working beautifully. I'm scared to touch anything. It's a Mac. I'm just recording on the camera on there. Works fine. Pay $1 for it. I'm not touching nothing. I just come do my video here. Leave it alone. The other one is where the problem showed up. So, of course, I start tinkering around with, I'll do a system restore. All right, so this other agency I pay AOL, just because they have my email still. They do a little simple little check. It's not anything. They'll just tell you if there's a virus in there or something. So I tried that. Then part of that component is you can do a system restore. Not the system restore that's attached to Windows, but from the company, from AOL. All right, I did that. I went back 2 months. The memory is so short. Now, I've had these kind of things through the years, many times, and it's always end up in disaster. Or I have to depend on some friend of mine to come and try to fix it, or some online agencies trying to fix it. I know I have no business fucking with the computer, right? And now this company I was paying, they said my subscription is expired. So I did the system restore. Lo and behold, now the damn computer don't work. And this company where I did the restore, you can't unrestore it. So now I've taken my computer back 2 months, 2 or 3 months, before the latest security I put on the computer. I'm in front of that now, right? So now I'm getting big beep, 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 beep. You have no security. You have no security. All right, so now I fucked up because I went back in time. I don't know if the YouTube little issue is fixed or not. I don't have time to check it because I have to get some kind of security on the computer before all of these viruses attack. All right. So I go back to that same company because I'm familiar with them. I said, it's got to be some other way other than me paying you $250 for a whole year. Can I pay you for half a year or a one-time offer? So there is a one-time offer. You can pay them $80. They'll go in and do your computer tune up, install some security on there, do the little things that I needed, right? I didn't want to do it, but I had no choice. I was not about to go into that computer and start pushing on it. I only pushed 2 buttons to get to this point where it's already fucked up. I ain't got no security. So now I say, okay, I pay them $80, right? Whew, I can kick back, let them take care of it like they always do, right? Well, it's not quite so simple. I have been 3 days in computer hell with no working computer. Those techs have been working on it. I guess like a tech is like a person who sits in an office somewhere in some foreign country. This came from Bangladesh, I think. They sit there in a room and they got like 10 screens open, right? So like 10 computers they're working on. So they may work on yours for 20 minutes. Then they'll go over there and work on another one for 20 minutes or whatever. And they'll go back and forth. It's not like they're going to focus all their attention on you. So I got to try to remember all the shit that happened. It's been hell. The main thing about it's been hell is I don't have access to my porn. Now, I know I have a lot of lady followers that going to think that's ridiculous, stupid. Me to understand, I have to have, because that's in my bedroom where in this current time, my porn is my boyfriend. The only love I got, right? So you panic. I mean, we're so into these machines. I mean, it's only one thing, of course. You also want to have access to your email, and I have to have access to this thing. So everything is down. But, I mean, the porn is what comes up first. I can't I don't have the, anyway. Okay, so I assume those guys would fix it. They fixed the computer. It's not fixed. Not only is the damn thing not working right, won't even come on. It takes 20 minutes to even turn on. Now, YouTube is totally screwed up. I can't watch videos. And when a video does finally load, there's no sound. You know how it is. Just like when your phone goes out. I'm in a panic. Call the people back up. I said, okay, whatever fixes you fixed, could you unfix them? I would much rather have my computer back like I was before I did the damn restore myself. So I just turned it over to them, gave them the $80. Now they're supposed to fix my computer. So I called them back up. Okay, even though I signed off on that deal that you just did, the computer is not fixed. In fact, it's worse. It is twice as bad as it was in the first place. They said, don't worry about it. Sign them back in. What they do is they go into your computer, and then they have control of your mouse, and they can see what you see, and they go in and they do all the tech work, right? So they do this whole thing again, where they didn't check they didn't clean out all the old files, and they've done all this technical stuff, which takes hours and hours and hours. They tell me, well, you sign off, don't use the computer for 2 hours. 2 hours turned into 8 hours. I went to sleep. They were still working. Since they're in different countries, my middle of the night is not their middle of the night. So as far as I know, is their middle of the daytime. But they may just push a couple of buttons. Then they got to wait an hour for all that work to get done. And anyway, so and so and so and so. They did all that. I said, okay. I wake up Sunday morning. I can't watch my gospel. Before I go to church, I got to get myself in the right frame of mind. So it's gospel all Sunday morning for me. I can't get that. That's frustrating. So I'm sitting on my bed trying to get ready for church, and I'm watching it on my phone because I have to have my songs, not the songs on my iPod, right? I got to keep all this stuff straight. I want to see some visual. Inspire me, get me in the mood, right? I said, okay, I'll deal with this after church. I can't deal with it right now. I got to get there. I go all the way to Oakland to go to church. I come back. I told them, okay. So I left the computer on and them supposedly working on it, although it was kind of dead. Now, all the groups of things that were working before are no longer working. And the main thing is, the simplest little thing is, I just needed them to speed up the damn YouTube experience, right? All right, so they said, okay, put us back in the computer, and they started on again. I'm up to Sunday now. Supposed to be 2 hours to do it in the Sunday evening. Started them back up again. No porn, no gospel. Those are the two big ones. All right, and no making YouTube videos. I usually make one on the weekend. Okay, so I wake up this morning. It's been on all night. I see they did do some work cleaning up stuff. So I said, and it's still not working. YouTube is working worse than it was. I said, oh, listen. Can you just do a system restore back a couple of months when it was working fine? I'll settle for whatever it was at that time, but just make sure I have security on the computer, and I'll be satisfied with that. Fuck the $80, call it a loss, and just take me back to where my stuff was working. He said, "Let me try one more thing." Okay, so I feel so stupid because it all started with the computer. I wish it move a little fast. The videos worked fine, just a little faster. Moral of the story is, but I'm still, so now I decided, okay, I don't want to deal with this company no more because it's just been, this is like 3 long sessions, hours and hours and hours. They done went through everything, every file, and I tell them, I just want the damn YouTube to work. But they work on everything except that. You know, I guess they have a formula there to tune up your computer so everything works smoothly. Well, everything might have worked smoothly outside. I haven't even checked it. But the thing that I called them about still doesn't work. Works worse. So I said, okay, let me just pull up the screen, sir. And he said, pull up the screen. Pull up the YouTube the channels you can't get. Okay, I pull up any of them. Sometimes they have voice. Sometimes they don't have voice. Okay, he says, okay, I see a lady. I said, can you hear her? You know, check all your chords and all that kind of stuff, all the run around. I said, no. And so the last time, about a half hour ago, the dude that, I don't know what he did, because he was saying that we have to do the whole thing over again and all this kind of stuff. The damn thing started working. So, okay, freeze. Let's leave it just like it is. Don't do anything else. The video working. I can hear the voices. Let's not do anything else. I have security on the computer. Perfect. Let's just leave it like it is. So, after he hung up, I said, well, I might as well restart the computer for all the changes it made, right? So I turned the motherfucker off, and it wouldn't come back on. I'm not on that computer now. The son of a bitch would not come back on. The startup does not work now on that particular computer. It's terrible. And all this time I'm wondering now, when is that man going to tell me, listen, your $79 is up? Because I signed up on Friday, went all the way through the weekend, and it still ain't right. Now, when it finally came on, things were working. So I feel kind of bad when I keep calling the people back and telling them, okay, well, now this don't work. Now that don't work. Now this don't. But it wasn't my fault. The damn thing was supposed to work. It's what I paid you for. Anyway. So now I guess the computer works. It just takes 20 minutes to come on. I guess I got to call that man back. He's been so nice. And, I just feel I should be feeling bad. But, see, if I was paying that $9 a month, I would have unlimited services. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I wouldn't be stressing about the $79 running out, right? So now I'm going to go with the Geek Squad. In case you're interested, you pay them $100, and then you pay them $9.99 a month. With the $9.99, that ain't no bad deal. I've been doing that for a couple of years. But they're $100. So I guess this company has decided, okay, well, if Geek Squad I can do it. But they're not a name brand. So anyway, whenever the computer is fucks up again, I have to get the Geek Squad on it. Pay them. It's worth not going through this. It has been hell. And where in the fuck is my porn? I never knew I was so dependent on it. But I'm just keeping it real. I also depended on my gospel channels too, and my occasional sermons, and all of you guys. Okay, so I made a video. It went on too long. I was planning on 15 minutes. All right, so that's what's going on over my weekend. I've been in hell. So it's good to be out. I'll talk to you guys about something a little more interesting in the next couple of days, I guess. All right.